Well, I'm gonna go in here and check on my FOIA request from the other day and put in a few more. Hello, I need to check on a FOIA request I put in about a week and a half ago.
Okay, you just want to pick it up?
Yes.
Hold on just a second.
Thank you.
There you are.
Thank you very much. You have a great day. One thing, can I get another FOIA form, please? Thank you so much. You have a great day. See, look at that, guys. The American flag and the red, white, and blue is hanging at the same height as the blue line flag. It's a bunch of shit. That flag right there should never fly at the same height as the American flag. And it shouldn't be in the first place, because that flag is actually against the law. That right there is breaking law, but they say it's okay because, you know, it's for them. As long as it's for them, it's okay. Hello.
Hello.
I need to turn in this FOIA request. Can I get somebody to sign and date it for me, please?
I'll try to find someone if you'll just have a seat.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, but little did I know, well, I sat here waiting for what I thought was forever and thought, oh, Lord, what is taking them so long to find somebody to just sign and date this? I mean, like, come on. But I ended up sticking my foot in my proverbial mouth when this very nice, kind, and very respectful lady came down and actually handed me part of the FOIA already that I had requested. So, props to her. She was very nice and very cordial. I'm here to drop off the FOIA request to get, well, Mr. Brian Knapp's file and, you know, a few other things like any and all disciplinary or complaints on all jailers in Sullivan County. Let's just start there for the last 2 years. A couple other little things I don't want to mention yet, so we'll just see how this goes. These nice ladies at this window, I'm sure they probably get all kinds of abuse. And once again, ladies, if any of you all end up seeing this, I'm so sorry for the way that I had treated you all that day. Even though I really hadn't cussed any of you all and wasn't cussing you, I still apologize to you. And I hope that you took my apology with the utmost sincerity, because I was. I know that one of you can attest to my sincerity, I guarantee it. I know one of you can, because, well, I'm not going to say why, but yes. Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good, you all right, buddy?
I'm hanging in there. You're welcome.
See, look familiar, guys? He's the one that stood up there and talked to me that day. He seemed to be a nice man, and he seemed to be a good officer. He did. Props for him. He's the one I talked to in my jackboot. He was one of the good cops in the jackboot video. If y'all want to watch that. Actually the video is called It's Freedom of Speech Jackboot. So actually I think that was the name of the video that San Joaquin Jr. did for me. I think my video was called oh crapola. I'll have to look it up. I'll try and leave a link in there, guys, for you. Sorry. And they're still making violations on Facebook. They're still not posting all of everybody's comments. And then Sheriff Cassidy just blocked me from his Facebook page. I can't even access his Facebook page no more. He still wouldn't even comment to any of my comments. I sent him a personal message through Facebook Messenger, and he wouldn't even respond to it. So he's not responding to anything to me. But, well, I'm not going to say anything else. We'll just have to wait and see. I guarantee he responds to me here pretty soon. Guarantee he says something or talks to me here for too long. Here's the man that I talked to that day. He was the first officer that came and talked to me that day, and he was absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Hey, bud.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Good. You all right, bud?
I'm hanging in there.
That's so funny. That's exactly what the last one said. Have a good one, bud. He seemed to be a good officer. I had no complaints from him. He treated me fairly. Go watch that video. It's the one that San Joaquin Junior Valley guys kicked off for me. Started getting me some subscribers. Well, hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, I guess.
Can't be much longer, okay?
Oh, that's all right.
We're taking upstairs.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you so much. Y'all noticed her. You know who that was, didn't you? Of course, she's a thumbnail on my Facebook, or not my Facebook. She's one of the thumbnails, pretty much, on my YouTube channel for one of her for that very same video. You all just look for that lady's face, and that'll be the video that I'm talking about. That's the one that got me in my infamy. Thanks to the SJVT guys. You guys are awesome. And Lackluster, buddy, Lackluster. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for what you guys do, because you highlight people like me who are just trying to get into this, that need highlighted more than the ones who have all the subscribers and all the fame, because these people like me are the ones that will take up more action against me because I'm not in the public eye. So they think they can just get away with it. And here is a perfect example of that. Is what that man tried to do to me, just thinking he could get away with it because he didn't have a clue who or what I did, or who or what I am. And he was, I think he got a little bit of a shock and surprise, a little bit of a shock and awe there, guys, shock and awe. Yeah. I've come here to put in for the FOIA for the report that for the disciplinary action in that case. I'm I'm not sure what the case number is for that IA complaint, but you all, I will post it up here if you all are if you all are curious. You all can, you know what to do. So I'm gonna get that report because I have to have that report of what they did to take it to the clerk's office to file an affidavit of complaint, to file a complaint against him, which would be for private prosecution, since Sheriff Cassidy didn't want to send it to the DA and see what they thought. Well, I'm just going to take it and try to privately prosecute him myself. I don't need the sheriff's department. It's up to the DA to determine whether there was a crime or not. And since they didn't want to take the evidence to them, I will. I'm just going to skip them. Because if they really wanted to do that and they were really concerned on whether he had actually committed a crime or not, then they would have done that already themselves. Am I right or am I wrong, guys? If they thought he really had done something and they thought that was an issue, they would have sought out the district attorney's opinion to start with, or the county attorney's opinion. And from what I can tell, they didn't do either one. I think they were just hoping that I would float away and this would just blow over and that would be that. But it's not by a long shot, because I'm just that smart and I'm just that dumb to not let it. I'm just smart enough to and just stupid enough not to let it go. So we're going to see. And I'm telling you guys, this is the beginning of election season. Even though I don't think anybody's even running against the incumbent, Mr. Cassidy, because I'm not going to call him sheriff anymore. Because until he does his job and does what he's supposed to do, I don't consider him my sheriff anymore. He's derelict in his duties for not taking this to the DA right off the bat, especially since it involved an officer that is under his command. Sad, sir, sad. You are derelict in your duties. You are derelict in your duties. Here, see this right here, guys? This CLIA. It's a CLIA certification. Yeah. See, that's the certification that if I find out, or if he did, not that just if I find out, if they find out that he was using access to the computers without his permission and everything else, there's the accreditation that they could possibly use. See, this is what it's for. Golden standard in public safety. I have fully demonstrated its voluntary commitment to law enforcement excellence by living up to the body of standards deemed essential to the protection of life, health, and safety and rights of our citizens it serves, and having exemplified the best professional practices in the conduct of its responsibilities for over 15 years as hereby, Bobby yada 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 blah yada yada. Well, I think that's about to change, because I've got them out in the wide open with something that I don't know how they're going to get out of. I like to see what their excuse is going to be on how he found out where I live. And if they tried to say, well, you had already been arrested, he would have had to have known ahead of time, before I even met him that day, who I was. He would have had to have recognized me that day to know to look me up any other way than besides the information either on that form I turned in that day or the information he received by getting my tags illegally. Either way, boom. I mean, wrong. And they didn't do anything. You notice that they didn't cover that because they know that could screw them over big time. I mean, a sheriff's office that loses their CLIA certification and their other certifications that they have that controls the processing and the holding and the handling of sensitive information like reports and all that type. There's certain standards and certain levels and certain things that they have to do just as if, just like that FOIA request I just turned in, the chain of command, it went to her, she gives it to her supervisor, whoever, you know, and even that's considered. Anything, the kind of papers that's done with the government has a certain level of classification and I guess you could say for your eyes only, straight from the beginning. And of course those have levels depending on what it is. And there's ways and standards that there are held to control those. And you cannot tell me that he did not break one of those or somebody for him break one of those to get my info. There's no way. He didn't have enough time. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock and he came by my house at about 5:30 or 6. There's no way he could have figured out who the hell I was on his own without just running my tags. No way. And if there is, I'd like to hear this miracle JFK bullet. The magic bullet. I want to know the magic report that's going to say what he did to justify that. I guarantee you the report's going to be probably 1 page, just like what they gave me. I wouldn't doubt if that's all it was. Well, that's all right. They said it's unlike his character. Well, we'll see, because I'm getting ready to find out. That's what I'm for you. I'm for you in his character. Yes.
This, I'm Rhonda Bledsoe,
Okay.
and I do the personnel stuff here.
Sure.
So I will have Officer Canuck's personnel file available for you Friday morning at 9 o'clock.
Oh, perfect. Wow.
So there is that.
Thank you so much. You know how rare that is?
I do not.
I mean, it's some people in some places make it almost impossible. And for you to give me a time and a day when you're going to have it, bless your heart.
Oh, well,
And I will
good.
give you so much props on my YouTube channel over that.
Well, don't put me on there because I have a headache and my hair looks bad.
No,
today.
no,
So,
no, you better
this
tell
is his
somebody
rate.
else.
That's his rate of
Okay.
pay.
All right.
And if you need his full salary information, then
No, that's fine.
Okay, I
I
was
just
gonna
wanted
say
a general
that-
estimate of what he is.
Okay, that's what he makes per hour.
Sure, that's good enough for now.
All right.
Good
You
enough for
have a
now.
good day.
I guess I'll be back on Friday then. Okay. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
I'll it
You have a
ready for
blessed
you.
day.
And Lieutenant McCready is still working on getting the rest of the information that you requested from the
Okay.
jail.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you very much. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Hey, thanks, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see my video that you was in?
I don't know.
Well, you need to go look at it, man, because I give you props. You were awesome that day. You really were.
Well, brother,
You were the only, well, no, you weren't the only one, but you were the one that came up to me first, and you handled the situation
Well-
perfectly.
That's how it, I guess, yeah. I mean, I won't say too much, but
Well, I
appreciate-
know, I
appreciate
get
you
it,
saying
I
that.
get it, but
used to have-
I'm
I
not
had
somebody
a
who
big-
hates cops. I'm somebody who hates the way that some of the policing is going these days, and I'm here to try and bridge the gap.
Right.
And make the difference. And and when somebody does what they're supposed to do, I want to try and highlight you more than the ones that don't.
Well, I very much appreciate that.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.
And go
Here, hold
Vols.
on a second. Let me get this here.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. You have a blessed day and be careful.
Thank you, brother. Go Vols.
Let's hope, man. Come on, hey, it's just, hey.
We got that 5-star quarterback.
I hate to even say anything. I hate to even say anything at all because you know how that goes, you know.
I don't get too excited, but
I know.
I think every year we're gonna get better and better. We'll be back.
Hey, well, I tell you what, with the coach, with Heupel, I mean, we should have a very good chance of,
Okay,
of
buddy.
doing good. And with that quarterback we got now,
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
See you, Pop.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys, here's one of the things she gave me that day, or today. This is how much he's getting paid per hour. Now, this is just his hourly rate. This is no overtime or anything. So he's making probably 40 plus to harass me. Okay, guys, here is a form that they gave me to show me that they're going to pull his personnel file. But it's also probably the form, if you notice, if you really look at it, that they give to all the officers, because in the state of Tennessee, every officer is informed when somebody looks up their info. Believe it. Not only are they informed that somebody's getting their file or looking up info, but they're informed of actually who the person is. So now how is that fair, huh? Okay, guys, here's something else. Here's the report on the complaint, if you all have seen my other videos, of the officer speeding. The one I came to make the complaint of him speeding. Here's the report. Here's what they did. You all check it out. Go down there in the comments and let me know. You think this was adequate? You think this was adequate? Here also is his rate of pay. We were paying him $16.80 an hour to race hell down the interstate. And here, guys, is the call log, if you can see it. And if you look at the other page, it said that the incident was at 4:45. So you look there and you tell me, was he on a call or going to a call at 4:45 p.m., which would be 16:45? Let me know. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'll keep y'all informed. Here's some information if you all want it. You know what to do. Do me a solid. Do us all a solid. This ain't just about me. Remember that. Big G. Keep 'em straight.